The signal was old, degraded. Our nav computer dated the transmission at 217 years. Standard emergency beacon, standard frequency. I almost ignored it. Then my communications officer ran the voice signature through our database. She played it over the bridge speakers and the blood drained from her face. It was my voice, not someone who sounded like me. My voice. My cadence, my accent, the way I pause before I say coordinates. A dead woman on a dead ship had been calling for help in my voice for 2 centuries. I ordered a course change. My name is Captain Lyra Osai. I command the survey vessel Perihelion. 32 crew. Our mission was routine, mapping gravitational anomalies in the Sargasso Reach, a region of space where ships occasionally disappear. Nobody comes out here anymore. The anomalies turned out to be gravitational eddies from a collapsed binary system. Interesting but harmless. We were 2 days from heading home when Ensign Cho picked up the signal. Emergency beacon. Old format. Degraded but readable. The voice on the beacon said, "This is Captain Lyra Osai of the survey vessel Perihelion. We are stranded. Hull breach in sections 4 through 7. Life support failing. If anyone receives this, we are at the following coordinates." And then she gave our exact position. My first officer told me it was a trap, some kind of signal echo or a lure set by pirates. I wanted to believe him, but the voice was perfect. Not just my voice, my speech patterns. The way I say coordinates with the emphasis on the second syllable. The way I take a breath before a long number. Someone with my voice, my mannerisms, and my name had recorded a distress signal 217 years ago from the exact spot where I was standing right now. The signal included a ship registration number. I ran it. The Perihelion. Registration number matching ours. Registered to a Captain Lyra Osai, 217 years before I was born. We found the ship 3 hours later, drifting in a stable orbit around nothing, no star, no planet, just a point in empty space where something held it in place. The Perihelion, my Perihelion, same hull configuration, same paint scheme, same docking bay layout, except this one was 200 years old. The hull was pitted with micrometeorite damage. The running lights were dead. Sections 4 through 7 were open to space, exactly as the distress signal described. My engineer scanned it. The reactor was cold. Life support had failed centuries ago, but the emergency beacon was still transmitting, powered by a battery that should have died 150 years ago. It was waiting for us. I boarded with a team of 4. The interior was my ship, not similar to my ship. My ship. The same coffee stain on the galley counter, the same scratch on the airlock panel that I made last month with my toolkit. The captain's quarters had my photographs, my family, my daughter's drawing taped to the bulkhead, the one she gave me before this mission. The one that was currently taped to my bulkhead on the living ship 50 meters away. I found the captain's log. The entries matched my own logs perfectly up to 2 days ago. After that, the other captain described events that hadn't happened to me yet. Hull breach, system failures, crew dying one by one, and a final entry that said, "If you're hearing this, you are me, do not investigate the gravitational center point. Turn around, leave the reach. Whatever you do, do not look at what's in the center. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." I should have listened, but humans can't be told not to look at something. I aimed every sensor at the gravitational center point. At first, nothing, empty space. Then Ensign Cho adjusted the frequency range and the bridge went very quiet. There was something at the center, not matter, not energy. A fold. Space itself was folded, and on the other side was another version of the Sargasso Reach. And in that other reach was another fold, and another. Infinite folds stretching backward through time, each one containing a version of the Perihelion that had come to investigate, found its own dead self, and stayed too long. We were not the first Perihelion to find this place. We were the latest in a chain that stretched back 217 years, and every single previous version had failed to leave. I gave the order to leave, full burn, maximum speed. The fold pulled at us. The ship shuddered as space tried to hold us in place, tried to fold us into the chain like every Perihelion before us. My engineer redlined every system. The hull groaned, warning alarms screamed. For 9 minutes and 37 seconds, I wasn't sure we were going to make it. Then we were clear. Open space, stars in the right positions, no anomaly on sensors. We were out. I recorded a new beacon before we left, not a distress signal, a warning. It says, "This is Captain Lyra Osai. Do not enter the Sargasso Reach. Do not investigate any signals. If you hear a distress signal in your own voice, run. I don't know if the next captain will listen. None of the others did, but I left the warning anyway. Because somewhere in that infinite fold, a version of me is still waiting, and I owe her that much.